were shown at D23 Brazil. I guess I should make that clarification in the show title. We'll do that later.
After the fact.
Yeah. And so we're going to be watching all 3 of the trailers. We are going to watch them in Cameron's super biased hype order. Great. And so
from least to most or most to least?
We're doing most to least.
Great.
Although like they're close. Like this is not something where like we'll talk about it. We're going to watch each trailer. And then we'll talk about that trailer and then we'll watch the next one. And so first up, we do have the new trailer for Thunderbolts. Okay. Look, Emma, give me cues on audio if it's loud, if it's quiet. But okay, everyone, back in. We are going to be watching these now that I got my audio situation sorted through. Let's check out the Thunderbolts trailer first.
Oh, America's so big. You ever drive through Oklahoma? It's so flat.
You got a convoy approaching fast. Step on it.
Come on, baby.
Okay, a bit faster, please.
Lexi!
Okay, don't worry. Engaging defensive measures.
I love this.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Wait, that's not
Oh my god.
I love that confusion.
Hey,
Is that
there
Bucky?
he is.
It's a Winter Soldier. That guy is so cool.
I love Red Guardian.
That's what I talk about!
Yeah.
That's not good.
How crazy is it
I'm
to
so hyped for
think
this
of
movie.
all the monumental fights that happened exactly here where you're standing? I mean, the place wasn't cheap, but it's got good optics. Look at you. You are all
Yeah, it's also
so
Stark Tower.
adorable.
Eat shit, Valentina.
Language.
The assignment is... Oh, wait, hang on. Assignment is complete.
What kind of super serum did you get?
I don't know, regular. Hydra.
Hydra. Oh, fancy.
Who is this old Santa?
The Red Guardian.
What?
Everyone here has done bad things. Shadow ops. Contract kills.
And you, former Red Room assassin. God only knows the blood on your hands.
Pretty ludicrous coming from the dime store Captain America.
I'll have you know I was actually the official Captain America, so.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
The sadness.
Captain America, you know?
Getting so tense in here.
Who are you?
I'm Bob.
We're just drifting. And we don't have purpose.
I'm so hyped for Bob also.
You can't escape the past.
So you can either do something about it now, or live with it forever.
So what, do we all just punch and shoot?
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
Thank God.
The Thunderbolts. It's a cool name.
So that is
I
our
am hyped for that. I am so excited.
yeah. I think it looks super cool. In chat, Deanna says, love Yelena, and Sneaky says, I was not very excited for this until the trailer.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's absolutely how I feel.
Yeah, one second, give me, as I queue up the next one. Yeah, I feel like the Thunderbolts have kind of been in this weird place where, again, I'm an enjoyer of things, and I feel like the Thunderbolts as a idea is the exact thing that I bought into the promise of the MCU for.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of talked about this in our Agatha All Along spoiler cast, but like the promise of this like super connected universe was that we weren't going to just be getting stuff that was a Batman movie and then a sequel to that Batman movie, then the reboot of Batman. But we were actually going to be getting to see characters like Taskmaster as an example here, where like
come into other movies from, TV shows or whatever.
Like characters would move around, we would see stuff. Yes, like for that example, we have Taskmaster from Black Widow, we have U.S. Agent from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I mean, Bucky has been around, Yelena has been around.
Since very close to the beginning.
Yeah. And then Ghost was a random character in Ant-Man 2.
Yeah.
Like, and she's back in this, which is like super exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like again, I feel like
it's great to have, I will just expand a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like Bucky specifically, it's great to have a character back who's been around for so long specifically and was there is kind of a through line from the Avengers.
Yeah.
As, this thing that really boosted the MCU into the limelight, but is also, fits very well into this group of characters. Like Bucky is such a beloved character by everyone, and it was great. It's great to have like a super familiar face around.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And like I feel like with having the Red Guardian here again from Black Widow is like our introduction there, like having this character this is one of the reasons I love Miss Marvel. Like Red Guardian is just like such a fan of superheroes and like I love that of like, oh, the Winter Soldier, he's so cool.
He's
like
just a little fangirl,
Yeah, and he's like, oh, what kind of superhero or super soldier serum did you get? And he's like, regular? Like Hydra?
The one everyone else got?
Like, I don't know. Like, and I love that. Like,
it's basically just me working for the company I work for. Cough, cough.
Yeah.
But yes.
Like, I think that's so cool that we get to have that feeling in this where like people look up to each other even if they haven't met. Like they have like genuine connections. They know about each other. Like, of course we get the joke of like who's Red Guardian in this from Organizer, knockoff Nick Fury.
It's just this nobody.
And so I forget her actual like 8-syllable name or 8-name. But so like we still get that side of things as well. But like it's so cool to have people that are like aware of others and to know what's going on. And as we've talked about before, this trailer or the title for Thunderbolts is Thunderbolts Asterisk. And so there is kind of the assumption that maybe similar to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we're going to get like a title change towards the end or partway through the movie or something like that. And so I think that that's something that would be really cool. Like one of the many major criticisms about Phase 5 is that there have not been like team up movies. Like this is the first phase where there isn't like an Avengers movie.
Got this though.
Yeah. And so, well, I guess like Phase 4 and 5, we didn't really get team up movies, but like, I'm really excited for that. We're getting this to kind of cap off Phase 5. And that it still feels grounded. Like it doesn't feel like it's going to be like a forced multiverse movie. Yeah. And so but it's just characters that we care about doing things and that are interesting because we care about those characters. So, you ready for our next one?
Obviously.
Okay, so this is the trailer for the new Captain America. I just realized we are not remotely centered on.
That's okay.
Whatever.
It works.
On Twitch.
It still works.
Yeah. So let's go check out the new Captain America Brave New World trailer.
You asked for me. Here I am.
You want to help me?
Is there anything you remember?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
Harrison Ford, let's go.
Yeah.
Whatever this is, Cap, be careful.
What do we know?
There were 5 shooters. This was a coordinated terrorist attack, sir.
I was a wartime general. Now I'm a wartime president.
Your inner circle's been compromised. Let me fix it.
Watch
Also,
yourself.
I hope you're ready for the Celestial.
You're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not. Wait for it.
I love that Sonic Boom.
We're on the brink of war. I can't trust anyone. Nothing about this feels right.
Captain America. You ever ask yourself, who's playing who?
Someone's been pulling the strings on everything.
You're under arrest?
I don't want a variable out there that I can't control.
Stop!
Captain America.
Yeah, the
Without
hand.
his wing.
You like to play dress up and blindly execute the state's orders.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What if this is a trap?
You don't even know what this is.
Since when were they
Yeah.
red?
I'm so hyped for Red Hulk.
You want me? Come and get me!
Okay, so that is Captain America Brave New World.
That
What do
is
you think,
such
Emma?
it's such a different, I don't want to say vibe, but like it's a different aesthetic with how this is edited, and I hope they keep going with it for this one because it's so cool. It's like all of the split screen stuff that's like obviously for the trailer specifically, but like that's cool. I would have loved to have worked on this trailer. I'm so excited for this because again, it's another character that's been around for years on the big screen with Marvel in a new role. And then you get a new version of another character, i.e. Red Hulk.
Yep.
Which is also going to be cool. And I'm excited to see where he goes when he takes up the mantle finally of Captain America, because like we need it.
Yep.
That's great. These trailers are giving me more and more hope again. I've said this with WandaVision and Deadpool and Agatha all along. Those have been giving me more hope and more faith in Marvel again, and these trailers are giving me more hope in Marvel again. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Kind of going off what you said, I really like the side-by-side thing. I hope that that's a gimmick in the movie. Like there's the specific scene where it's Harrison Ford in like the war room, and like it shows the whole room and then like one side vanishes.
Yep.
Like that's a really cool effect to show like passage of time and stuff like that, that he's still here, but like everyone else has left.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think that's really cool. Again, I hope that's not just a trailer gimmick. I hope that that's
you and me both.
an actually in the movie thing. And then, of course, that it's done well. That's kind of the other side of like a bold choice like that to have, if that was going to be like a major visual theme or motif throughout the movie. In chat, Sneaky says, struggling with Harrison overall as Red Hulk, but looking forward to this one. I'm curious to how like they're going to do the Red Hulk thing. I know one of the constant like narrative criticisms of Anthony Mackie's character. I can't remember his actual name. But of that character is like he doesn't have the super soldier serum. Like he's supposed to just be a regular guy. And like even with using like the suit and the wings and the shield, like he's like tanking missiles.
Yeah.
Like we're definitely like Vibranium's supposed to handle a lot of things, but like
you also need a tough guy behind it.
Yeah. And so I'm very interested to see what that's going to look like, specifically when it comes to how does we've never really seen Hulk fight a normal person, because that would not be entertaining. Like
no,
Hulk,
it would end in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, Hulk steamrolls normal people in tanks.
That's kind of the point of the Hulk.
So I am curious to how we're going to handle some sort of showdown between Captain America and Red Hulk. Is it going to just be a lot of Captain America flying around, dodging? Like, that doesn't necessarily seem the most exciting, but like, I'm definitely interested for how they're going to do that. And then kind of like Thunderbolts, which does, so this one does come out first and then Thunderbolts is next. We're actually kind of going in like reverse release order for these trailers.
Yeah.
I do like that they both seem more grounded in their own way. Like, I think Thunderbolts will be
very
more goofy than this one, but like, I do like most mid-take Captain America Winter Soldiers are one of the best MCU movies. And I would like for this movie to kind of capture that same vibe. Like, and so I'm curious to how that's going to work out. I do want to call out a cool thing. One of the Red Hulk's powers compared to normal Hulk is that when Red Hulk gets angry, he also like releases heat.
Oh, that's cool.
So like if you go back and watch the trailer, there are a lot of times where you can see like when he first hulks out, or you first see him hulk out, like the ground like catches on fire as he's hulking.
Cool.
And so I'm really excited to see how they bring that gimmick in. Like, what does that mean? And so, and then I thought I had something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah. And then, I mean, we called it out as we were going. That celestial hand, it's finally being referenced. Like, we're going to see it again. And so, and I do believe it is confirmed that this is where they're going to be getting their equivalent of like adamantium is supposed to be coming from the Celestial. So that's why they're fighting over it. And so, I'm really excited to get that tied up and get a nice little bow on that storyline.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so with all that, let's jump back into our third trailer. I did fix our aspect ratio. This is going to be What If Season 3.
Let's begin. Up for an adventure?
Always.
To understand, you must learn to see.
What What exactly are you proposing?
Valkyrie.
It's showtime.
Yep.
Here we go.
Howard, are you sure you can fly this?
Are you kidding? I'm a duck. I was born to fly. Strap in.
Oh, move over.
Dormammu.
If we all go down, the world will be left defenseless.
This is the shot we have. We may not get another one. Let's finish it.
Oh, we're good to go.
Avenger, assemble.
We get Mecha Avenger. Let's go. Shang-Chi's back.
Light him up now!
This is where your story ends.
With some mysteries, the only answer is what if?
Hope you're ready for this stinger.
Maybe it's time that we called in some help.
It's a Lady Thor. It's a Lady. No, wait, is that Thor? No. I'm so confused. But I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm feeling aside from excitement.
Yeah. I feel like that's like the vibe for What If, is especially for these trailers. Like, and we know the breakdown of the characters, like some things have been confirmed, but like when you're just like watching through it, it's just like, I don't know what's happening, but it's crazy.
But I'm excited for it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not even caught up on What If, but I should be.
Yeah. Yeah. So that final stinger is Storm, Goddess of Thunder.
Yes.
So presumably the what if Storm was worthy to wield the hammer? And does she need that? Not at all. But it's so goofy.
My favorite X-Men and my favorite Avenger? Yes. Please.
Yeah. So you said you haven't finished What If. I have not either. What If is I believe the only like modern MCU thing I have not seen all of.
Yeah.
In terms of like the MCU like canon. Like I haven't seen all of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but like that has dubious canon status. I haven't seen Cloak and Dagger, but that's in like the same boat.
Yeah.
And so I think, and I haven't seen Punisher, but like What If is the only like modern thing I haven't finished. Part of it for me was it was not the show that I wanted. I loved Star Wars Visions, and like What If and Star Wars Visions came out like right around each other.
Was Visions basically the same concept just for Star Wars?
Yeah. So Visions is the idea of they just gave studios free reign, tell whatever kind of story you want. It doesn't have to be
just like within the Star Wars universe.
It's not even within canon. Completely, yeah. So it's like, just you can use motifs and visuals.
Greater Star Wars universe, as in like just the world.
Yeah. So like there's an and a lot of the first season were Japanese studios. They're all very anime inspired, and so like there's an episode, or one of the episodes in the first season has two characters standing on Star Destroyers fighting each other.
Amazing.
Like in space. And it's like so anime over the top, and I love it. What If being more of an anthology, like was definitely not something that I felt was as interesting. And so I started watching season 2 and just like didn't finish it. I've seen all of season 1, but like this has me hyped. Like I think I'll go back and catch up and watch season 2. That way I am like in the know for what this is going to be about. But like, what'd you think of the characters and this stuff? Like anything jump out to you as like insanity?
I mean, Storm as Lady Thor, as Storm, I'm hyped for. Similar to you, like What If has never fully caught my attention, but it's like I've wanted to watch it. So it's been on my list of like things to put on as background while I'm doing other things. This one just seems like it feels like it's an anthology that still like has connected threads through each episode. I don't know if that's the case with either of the first 2 seasons, but
yes, it is
definitely catches my interest. So I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, I think I definitely want to watch the 3rd season when everyone else is watching it, so I can participate because it seems fun, and just this random collection of characters seems great to experience. So
it seems like it's gone off the rails in a good way from like season 1. IMO like felt really safe of like, what if Peggy Carter got the superhero super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers, like, which gave us Captain Carter, which was really cool, but like overall
was that also the season with the zombies?
Yes,
yeah.
So there is a zombie episode, and now we're getting a zombie series as well. And so, but yeah, so there's like some of them just like I don't know, didn't like do it for me, and so I'm excited to go in and check out some of these others, and do these other situations and kind of just again see what the vibe is. But yeah. With all that said, Emma, let's jump into our next topic. You want to take it away? I'm going to adjust cameras and stuff real quick while you do that.
Yes. Okay. That tells me to take it away. Speaking of Star Wars, there is apparently a new trilogy in the works. Lucasfilms is developing a new trilogy with Kinberg set to write and produce the 3 films. It'll be a new series set after The Rise of Skywalker, involving Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Adam Driver, and Oscar Isaac. And yeah, it just seems something of noteworthy newsness. This will be in addition to The Mandalorian and Grogu happening, and whatever the other one. Wasn't there another one recently? Book of Boba Fett and Ahsoka.
So weirdly enough, there's a lot of asterisks for what's going on with Star Wars movies right now. And
yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's this is in the works, which means it's still very much in pre-production, i.e. still in the writing stages. But it's still exciting, assuming it goes forwards. I think anyway. And then my other thing.
Real quick on that.
Do you have any?
Yeah.
Yes. Notes, comments.
I do have thoughts.
Thoughts.
In chat, Sneaky says, I love Star Wars, but no. I will say this is very far from what my dream Star Wars trilogy would be, like, for us to get another set. Part of that, is I said this with Acolyte, of like, part of the reason I liked Acolyte a lot is it is so disconnected from everything else.
Yeah.
And like,
which makes sense.
Yeah. And I want us to get more of that. And so just by virtue of this being a series that's going to pick up after episode 9, like, that gets me less excited. Yeah. I'm really excited to see Daisy Ridley back. Like, I love her Rey. I'm excited for more Oscar Isaac, John Boyega, like all of these characters. I'm really excited to see more of. Adam Driver as well. I'm curious about that one. If this is just it being like, like how we're going to do that, because but yeah. And so I'm curious to what that's going to look like, or if this is just kind of like we're rattling off the names of the main characters kind of thing versus like Adam Driver actually being signed on. But I am curious to what this could be. I'm hopeful, but like this does feel very far outside of what I want from our next set of Star Wars movies. But again, I mean, Rey means so much to so many people, and 100%. I am very happy for them. And again, I like Rey a lot, but like I'm very happy for those people, like especially like the female Star Wars fans, to like get more Rey again, because that character like means so much to so many people. So we'll see. I'm as I was saying, there's like 5 Star Wars trilogies that are like in limbo right now, and nobody knows what happening with any of them. And so I'm very interested. Like, no, I think not like Rian Johnson, who did The Last Jedi, but also did Knives Out. Like, I don't think his Star Wars trilogy has ever like officially been canceled. I think it's entered
just kind of there, but kind of not.
Yeah, I feel it's entered the like no one's talked about it, so it's probably not happening. But like
it's the Schrodinger's Star Wars.
Exactly.
You can neither confirm nor deny that it is still in progress.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm interested in this. I will definitely be seeing them, but yeah, I'm just very curious to why this is the trilogy, if this happens, to why this is the one that we're getting. But okay, Emma, what you got for your number 2?
2 thing is that the Grammy nominations list has come out. We don't normally cover music aside from Taylor Swift, but you know, I figured I made my words are hard today. Might as well just bring it up just for the heck of it, because the list is out. We've got people on there like Taylor Swift and Chappell Roan, who, yes, we love her. She is, she has 6 nominations, one of which is new artist or emerging best new artist. There we go. So that's exciting. Love to see it. Again, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish is on here, Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, the Beatles. I don't understand the difference between record of the year and album of the year.
I don't know.
In film, it's a different thing versus music. So anyway, the Beatles are up for a record of the year, if anyone cares. But I just think that's fun. So yeah, Grammy nominations are out. There's some fun photos in here from different concerts. I love concert photos. If people didn't know that about me, I do now. Green Day is on here. The Rolling Stones. Lots of big names, and it's cool. I just figured I would bring it to attention so that we can appreciate another form of art.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I feel like part of the challenge is like we've never really had hosts that were like super into music.
Yeah.
And so like we just have never really covered a lot of the music side of things. Like,
so I'm just like, well, this is a thing. Yeah. Like, let's bring some attention to this. This is something we don't normally talk about.
Yeah. And so I'm excited for this. I'm very interested. And I know Gracie Abrams is also nominated for, I believe, like best duet or something like that for us. I could have the the wrong thing. I'm trying to find like the solid list. The New York Times article was making me log in, and we're not about that.
Oh,
and so
sometimes I forget that I have a subscription.
And so I was trying to find like an actual, and like everything else is just people chatting about it and like, or like giving their like reviews. So I'm trying to like, and then like on the Grammys website, it's like click to view the categories. I just want to see like a breakdown. Okay. Thank you, CNN.
Deadpool and Wolverine is on here for best score soundtrack for visual media, which is great. Yeah. And then best score soundtrack for video games and other interactive media: Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, God of War: Ragnarok, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Star Wars Outlaws, Wizardry: Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. Those are the people on the list for video game soundtrack. That's cool that that's a category.
Yeah.
I didn't even get down that far when I glanced at this at first.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited that like video game music is getting more references. And so, and the category it's best pop duo / group performance. There we go. That's the Gracie Abrams featuring Taylor Swift. So, but yeah, I'm really interested in how this is going. I've kind of been listening to a lot more pop music lately than like I normally have. And so been listening to a lot of Taylor as always, but like Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, like Gracie Abrams, like listening to a lot more of that side of things. And so
I have not. I've been going in the other direction.
Yeah. And
I've been going towards the hard rock.
Yeah.
That's my vibe.
Yeah. Hey, you do what you got to do. Like,
yeah.
And so I'm excited. I hope that we see some good wins go specifically to Chappell and Sabrina. Like, I feel like they've had a great year as artists that have kind of been doing the grind for a while, and this is their year that they have like both exploded. And so I'm excited to see what this means for them. And so, but yeah, listeners, let us know, what do you think of the Grammy noms?
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be interesting. I'm very interested in this. I've been replaying Somebody I Used to Know on repeat recently.
Nice.
Just as a callback to 2014.
Yeah. Nice. I love that.
I've also been getting great like choreographed dances to that song on TikTok that are just like so fascinating. So like
that's awesome.
That's been my life.
That's gonna bring us to the end and to the post-show chat. Last thing, as a bit of bookkeeping, as a reminder, November 25th is going to be our November book club. We are going to be reading Bell's Hell's What Doesn't Break by Cassandra Khaw. This is a Critical Role novel, and so is a prequel setting up one of the characters that takes place that is in campaign 3. I started it last night finally, and so I am like one chapter in, and so
I'm like
we'll get there.
3 pages in, which is better than nothing.
Yeah, got to start somewhere. But yeah, all that said, listeners, remember you can find us on social media as OneGeek411. Join our Discord server if you want to chat with us. Let us know which of these 3 Marvel trailers you're most excited for. What do you think of the new Star Wars trilogy? And then what are your thoughts on those Grammy nominations? Shoot us an email at 1stgeek411@gmail.com. Check out the Redbubble store. Watch on YouTube and Twitch. And if you're watching over on YouTube, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to help us out. And then you can also find us at our personal social media. Mine is Himar Whittle.
Mine is I am not prepared with an I in the prepared because I cannot spell.
And it's been a great week.
Stay in school, kids.
Get a vibranium suit so you can tank a missile.
But also stay in school.
But most importantly,
Most importantly, stay in school.
So,